Nearly 19 years ago, my wife Patty and I attended a Christmas Eve service here in the area. It was everything we wanted. The sanctuary was decorated to perfection. The music was spectacular. We sang all of our favorite carols. Families were clearly overjoyed at being reunited with one another that evening. We heard a message from the Gospel of Luke, and we had images of proud parents beaming down at a quiet child in swaddling cloths. If you've been in the area for any time at all, you'll remember that evening we saw Houston's very first dusting of Christmas Eve snow. Exactly 1 week later, we welcomed the oldest of our 4 boys into the world. And while we too were proud and beaming with joy at our beautiful newborn, nothing about that Christmas Eve service or any Christmas Eve service before could have prepared us for the campaign of shock and awe that is the horror show of actual childbirth. We have had very few, if any at all, quiet nights since then. Certainly not in the way that they were depicted in any of our favorite Christmas Eve services. The truth is, we're fragile people. We're often broken. We lead messy and chaotic lives, and my guess is your reality is a lot more like our reality than the one we typically see at Christmas time. This isn't to diminish any of the love that I have for Advent or the season, but it has made it easy for me to get into the habit of thinking that the holy is something that happened a long time ago, and that maybe the divine is something that's just out of reach for regular people. And that's why I'm inviting you to study artist Scott Erickson's book, Honest Advent, with me this season. It's an easy read to remind us that Emmanuel, God with us of ancient times, is still Emmanuel, God with us right now, today, in our messy and chaotic reality. You can take part in the study as part of a small group, or you can read on your own at home. We'll also be offering a daily email to accompany each chapter and image in the book for everyone who wants to opt in. God came to earth, both fully human and fully divine, to experience the same messy and chaotic reality that we do. To remind us that God is always with us, and that we have a place in this messy and chaotic world to continue the work that God started through the mighty and courageous act of simply being born.